And I'm a recently retired school teacher, high school teacher, and I taught senior students for 11 years. And I'm here to talk about some of the things that are going through the minds of those students and students to follow them, and the issues they have to face. The undocumented students are some of the best students I ever had in my math classes. And they work really hard, and you would not know that they're not American. They look just like you and us, and they're just as American in my book as anybody. But they have problems because they can't get a Social Security number because they're undocumented. Their folks brought them to Fort Worth when they were just kids, and now they've grown up and they're going to college, and college is open enrollment, so they can get into college, but they can't take advantage of all the scholarships they were attempted to be awarded to them because they didn't have a Social Security number, so they have to go through and pay their own way. Then when they get out of college, we have some that are going into the medical field. When they get out of college, they still don't have a Social Security number, and they can't get a job in their chosen field of study. That is shameful. We want those people to have an immediate path to citizenship so that they can pursue the American dream that we all have. If people had had the same attitude when my grandfathers immigrated from Czechoslovakia and Germany, I wouldn't be here. That's how important this is. It'll affect future generations, and we want you to consider this. We want Ms. Granger to become not just a quiet supporter, but we want her to be a vocal supporter of immigration reform right now and a pathway to citizenship for these kids' parents. Thank you very much.
Here are some personal thoughts about the importance of continuing to welcome immigrants into this country so that we can maximize on their work ethic, their brain power, their cultural richness, all of the customs that they bring to our country from the home country can do nothing more than but make us a better society, more diverse, more interesting, and richer. It's a little ironic that I would stand here and speak for immigrants, since I'm a member of the Cherokee tribe. Our experience with immigrants in the eastern part of the United States long ago weren't all that positive. But my mother's people, the Cherokees, came to Oklahoma on the Trail of Tears. But my father's people were Scots-Irish, and so really I'm a blend of both cultures. The European culture, the Scots, the Irish who came to this country, hardworking, fearless, ready to put everything on the line and build a new life for themselves here. And my mother's people, of course, came out on the losing end of that particular wave of immigration. But I don't believe that this country can afford to turn its back on the brain power, the work ethic, and all of the other fine qualities that I've named that immigrants bring to us. Whether they're picking tomatoes in those hot fields in Georgia, or operating on you in some hospital in downtown Fort Worth, or filling your prescription at a pharmacy, they are an integral part of what we call the United States. I too was an English teacher. I taught advanced placement, English literature, and had the good fortune to work with immigrants from all over the world, or the children of immigrants. One young boy in particular, my hair stood up on on end when he told me the story of being carried on his grandfather's back overnight from the Afghanistani border into Pakistan in order to take that first step in a journey which ultimately led them here to Texas. And he's a fine kid. He's at the University of Texas now, working on a second degree. Ex-students are are doctors, are pharmacists, as I've said. Some are teachers. Some are architects from Mexico, Peru, Venezuela, Tunisia. They've come here and they've bought into what we say we stand for. And so I think this Immigration Reform Act is our opportunity to put our money where our mouth is. Thank you.
No, this one was done very well.
It's done very, very.
Never have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, although
I can't sign in unless I see.
I was hoping on